Increase your passive cash flow by installing an accessory dwelling units. This is Home Guru Lab, and I'm David Hartman. With property values going up everywhere, and they have been for a very long time, many investors come to me and say, Dave, why are ADUs so significant to investment properties? So I wanted to take a minute to quickly answer this question, and as broadly as I can. And I'm going to kind of pose it a little bit of a different analogy too. So as real estate properties have been going up so much for so long, you have these costs that are extremely high. And for new investors, getting into the property is significantly expensive. The debt that you take on isn't necessarily offset by the rent. So you have this huge dollar amount that you're making monthly payments on, plus all the other utilities and expense. And on the other end, you have the rent. And with the prices going up, the rent, the valuations are up here, and it costs too much. And the rents don't quite offset that. So for the longest time, because of zoning, other than tearing everything down and starting with a clean slate and then building something new on that piece of property, you really couldn't do much. So now you're still here, you've got the property, you've paid a lot of money for it, and your rents are here. What you could do is push the debt up just a little bit more and come in and add on your accessory dwelling units. And now that brings the rent up. So your rent and your monthly debt, so monthly rent, monthly debt, they're at the same level now. Or better yet, you've got more rent than monthly debt. And that's much better. Although it is a math equation, think of it as a balancing beam. You want to balance out where you're at, and preferably you want to go ahead and have much more of your rent than you do, obviously, your debt. That would be a cash flow positive property, as they say. But that's the huge aspect of an ADU, is that you can actually take a property and add more units onto it, therefore collect more rent. It's not just grass or concrete sitting there anymore. It's an actual structure where someone could live. And that opens up a massive new aspect to not only house people, it's a more affordable approach, it's a quicker approach, because you can get 2 or 3 units on that property in 6 months to a year, sometimes as quick as 45 days, as opposed to the other aspect, tearing down, completely building, spending millions and millions of dollars to build up a big building that's going to be either a high rise or a condo or something like that. That takes a lot of time. Anywhere from 3 to 5, even 7 years if the project is large enough. That's all for today. So if it sounds interesting to you to add those accessory dwelling units on and making that property cash flow positive, I've got many other strategies. Click on the link below, because we're always looking for like-minded people either to invest with or to coach to help them get to that next level. If you like what I've shared with you today, click the like button, maybe drop a comment or two, and even subscribe. That way you will not miss any of the excellent content that I've prepared for you. This is Home Guru Lab, and I'm David Hartman.